Do you sometimes see unmanned bookshelves in your neighborhood? There are no librarians, no fines, and no membership cards. This one here at Taman Jurong City is called the Caterpillar Library. I wonder how I can donate books here. Well, let's contact the owner to find out. All around us, people from all walks of life gather in their free time, turning strangers into communities, and it all begins with one simple question. Can I join you? Hi, are you Chester?
Oh yes, Kaden.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. So I'm here to donate the books.
Okay, thank you so much.
Actually, what books can you donate here?
Why don't we take a look?
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. How did you start the Caterpillar Library?
Well, it was some years back, I think 8 years back, somewhere in
8 years.
2018. My boy was only 3 back then. He's an avid reader, so every day he reads, always pestering me, Papa, when is the next time we can go to the library and things like that. But we don't have time to go to the library every day. We are working adults and they have to go to school and all that. So he asked a pretty innocent question. So he said, hey, can we build a library?
Oh.
So I was like, okay. So what we did was that we put some cardboard pieces together, made a shelf, brought all his books and then put it on the shelf and said, ta-da, okay, we have a library already. That's when he asked the question, but Papa, isn't library for everyone? Oh. Wow, then it got me like thinking, right? Okay, quite profound, challenge accepted. So we came over to the CC and see whether or not they could support us in this particular little dream that a 3-year-old boy had.
Oh.
Okay, so Kaden, I think a general golden rule of thumb for all community libraries is, if you hold a book, would you give this book to someone in person? If you would do so, it would mean that it's in good condition, right? So that's the number one golden rule.
Okay.
If you feel that, a bit paiseh, this one is so torn already, and stuff like that, I probably wouldn't give to someone in person. Then you probably wouldn't want to donate that to the community library.
Yeah, I see.
And different community libraries would have different selection of books. Like for example, I think I saw some O-level biology. Some community libraries do accept them, but for our community library, we try to refrain from textbooks and assessment books.
What makes you certain that people wouldn't take advantage of this library?
I used to joke that bad people don't read. Okay, so don't worry, the bad people won't come. But it really takes a whole community to help. Back then, 8 years ago, I don't think such a concept was common. So it took some time for us to speak to the residents as well, people who are coming by, what is this shelf about? So as you talk to them, you let them know, the concept of this thing, you take a book, you leave a book, share your pre-loved books with the community. I think slowly people start to understand the concept of it and it's actually quite a nice initiative, and together we make this last till it is today. How about I show you what are some of the genres that we accept?
Yeah, sure.
Firstly, we only accept books, right? So I think any other things, be it CDs, toys, bags, we generally don't accept them. Tongue in cheek, this is how the books looks like. We talk about textbooks and assessment books. So how do you know whether or not it's a textbook or assessment book? If your child looks like this, when he or she sees a book, it is probably a textbook or assessment book. Some other genres that we deem them as dinosaurs and we want them to stay out of our libraries.
As long as most libraries will accept it, it's okay.
Generally, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much. I think most of the books that you brought today, we are able to have it. In fact, I see 1 or 2 that my kids will really like, and maybe I'll let them read first.
Do you liaise with your people sometimes to maintain the library?
Yes and no. We don't really have a kind of like a formal committee or group, but I also know that there is an uncle who will always come here to arrange the books in a certain way, because I know the way he arranges his books after some time. There will be another one who actually comes here with his bike. So sometimes he will tell me, hey Chester, I saw some books at the area. You want to join me or not? Come, we go and bring the books here. Or sometimes even when I meet the cleaner will tell me, hey, while you were away, I saw this person come here and help in this way or that way. So really, there's no obligation to, like you have a certain work schedule that you need to contribute in this particular place. But everyone just come here and do their bit as and when they can.
How do you find out about the Caterpillar Library?
It all started when my two boys started to outgrow the picture books that we have on the shelf. So I started off by giving them away to my friends and neighbors, but I searched online for some people who may be interested to get some books. So like most people, Google and everything. And on Facebook, I found the Caterpillar Library. Yeah, so I think this would be a very worthwhile cause. I would love for my children's books to be loved by other children as well. It's very, very sustainable.
So which one is the book that your kid will like?
This one. My kid likes this Little Unicorn. They have different series. So there is like Pirates, like 10 little superheroes and things like that. I don't think they have read this Little Unicorn, so I think they will love it.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Yep.
By the way, this book here that I have, it has a name on it. Is it okay if I donate this?
Oh, it's okay, no issues, because I think generally as long as the books, the contents inside are not like vandalized, right? Like in that sense, you can still see all the contents.
As long as the content is in good condition.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Sometimes little messages like this also makes it very nice. Like for example, you know that someone received this for his 3rd birthday, right?
Yeah. How do you want people to feel like when they walk past this library and like, see, there's this bookshelf here?
I think I see this library or community like ambient community. Ambient as in it's unassuming, always in the background. Interestingly, where people connect without necessarily meeting each other. Every time a person who brings a book, leaves it on the library, or the way he or she arranges the books, it's kind of like leaving it's like speaking to the library itself. And then when you in turn come to the library and you see that, wow, this genre of books is my type, wow, this person speaks to me. It's like hearing their voice and I find a kaki. But actually I haven't met that person before, right? So I guess it is that quiet hum of everybody's contribution over time that makes this place kind of unique and different from a traditional community.
So what do you like about the library that's like a community?
It's a grounds up initiative firstly, so it is started by people in the community, which is I think really great. They know the community, they know the people, and some communities may be quite far away from a book source like the library, and then I think that the proximity can actually really help the children, that books are everywhere.
Oh yeah, today we happen to have another book donor that I arranged. He should be here anytime soon. Hey, he's here.
Okay.
Hi,
Wen
I'm
Rong.
Chester.
Hey, nice to meet you. Nice to
I'm
meet
Wen
you.
Rong from Free Books Singapore.
This is Kaden.
Hi, I'm Wen Rong from Free
Hi,
Books
this
Hi.
is here.
Hey, come, take a seat.
Thank you.
Join us. Okay, let's see what you have.
So here are some books that I have.
Wow, hey, this one popular title. Will be gone within a day.
Oh yeah, it's actually the first edition.
First edition. Wow.
Yes, correct.
Okay. We've got a treasure here. So, Wen Rong, how do you start your initiative?
So I'm not sure if you all realize, but normally during spring cleaning seasons, like Chinese New Year, a lot of people tend to throw a lot of books. Likewise, we also noticed that last year around 2025 September, Bugis Library actually hosted this book initiative where they donated 60,000 books for the public to take. And I think the response was quite massive. People were willing to wait like 2 to 3 hours in long queue to take those books. Yeah, so what I spoke to was like, there seemed to be that demand actually. The problem is just that there isn't a proper, kind of like a supply chain where the books aren't really properly funded from people who are willing to donate these books to people who are looking for these second-hand books.
What do you like about like community libraries like this?
These are the small facilities that really ties in the fabric of the community, that brings in people together. You can just come in together for a common goal, which for this case is to simply just read a book or to even donate a book to keep that circulation going. So that's why I feel is really important. It's kind of a part and parcel of each community.
How has this library turned into something more than just a library?
I think right now, at least for this library, it is very much community owned. And then we started having people from elsewhere around the island who were interested to see how we started a library. So on our social media, we actually posted a guide, kind of like an ABCs of how to start a community library, to people who are interested to say, hey, this might be certain things that you might have to look out for, these are certain permissions that you may have to seek for, how to start up a library in general. And also having some chats with some of the library owners to say that, hey, it's kind of like a support group, and it's quite heartwarming to know that there are actually about more than 50 libraries all around the island right now. So it's kind of like our public libraries, where you have a network of public libraries, right? We also have a network of community libraries. In fact, there are over 50 of them island-wide.
Actually, so these books, right, what do you do with it after people donate it?
Okay, so we got all the books here. We'll see whether there are space. Looks like it's pretty full. We can put a couple of books here, but it looks like we need to go to our warehouse.
Ah, okay.
Let me show you where
there's a
my warehouse is.
Okay.
So let me show you how it works.
Oh, okay.
Okay, then if you don't mind, you can help me shift the wagon a little bit. Nothing fancy, all you see are cardboards that are being reused to store our books. So shall we go and get the books over there and we put them here?
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
come, let's go.
So, how will you feel if, like, one day this library disappeared?
Well, I think definitely we'll miss this ambient community that's been here over the past 8 years or so. At the end of the day, I think this particular community is owned by the people, right? So as long as the people continue to see value in this particular space, I think we'll keep going. But if one day people were to feel that, hey, actually I think there are other, maybe better platforms that we could connect better in that sense, we're not so hard up about holding on to this particular concept or this particular space. I think people are wired to connect, so there will always be different ways for us to connect with each other. The beauty of having people coming together is not confined to one particular space or one particular idea. It's always kind of like a whole array of different communities, be it traditional communities, be it ambient communities, or other forms and spaces that could be around. I think that's what truly makes the community a connected and vibrant space. Okay, so let's load the books.
Okay.
That's it?
Yep.
Okay, come, let's go.
Yep.
Okay, and we still have a few books. I see some space over here. We'll just place them on the shelves.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, that's a nice one. And that's it. Thank you so much, Kaden and Wenrong, for joining me today. Thank you so much for your books. Always a pleasure.
Thanks for showing us around. Yeah. So if people want to contact you to donate books, how can they do that?
We are on social media, so you can find us, the Caterpillar Library, at Instagram or Facebook.
Thank you for showing us around today. I guess we'll see you next time.
Yep. All right. See you guys.
See you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. I came here to donate books, but I learned so much more about this community where people's small contributions help it thrive. Quite heartwarming to see there's an invisible bond between people, even though they may not have met each other before. I guess sometimes all it takes for people to come together is just a shelf and a book left behind for the next person.